Hello people, I'm so sorry I didn't have time to make a video before I started. I recently picked up an 84 125 CR. A guy said that he bought it from a guy who actually recently bought it and realized it had a blown top end. The guy pulled the motor apart, the top end, realized the piston was shot, sold to the guy with the top end off. The bike was 100% complete. It was kicking over, it just had no piston in it, so I didn't really kick it over. So I should have made a video before, but I tore it apart. The subframe's off, everything. The motor's right there. Right now the piston's out. The jug's already loose, so the guy already did most of my job. The piston, I gotta show you guys what happened to it in a second. I'm gonna be splitting the cases tonight because the guy said the connecting rod was good, but it was sitting without the jug on in the guy's garage for a couple weeks, the guy claims. So just in case a leaf or something fell in there, even if the crank's good, it takes me another couple hours. I'll split the cases because every motor I've rebuilt so far, I've split cases on, except for this blaster right here. So I finished up my blaster. I'll show you guys the piston. I'll bring the piston inside to show you guys. I think one of the reed bolts that hold the reed flaps down, I think it fell off because piston, someone did a number on it. You can see this side's all good. A little scored, not bad. And then we get to this. Exactly how the piston came out of the bike. Got a chunk missing right here. Definitely someone ran it with no two-stroke oil, but the guy said the cylinder was good. So he's right now restoring an RM125, so he doesn't have time for this. So I just put the swing-arm bolt back in. I'm going to roll it outside, put it under a tarp, build the motor. The motor's probably going to be done by the end of next week. I'm going to split it tonight, order parts. I'm going to have it done by next week. The bike should be running and wheeling. The front tire is literally brand new, but the back tire is missing a couple knobbies. But I ain't worried about it. It took me about 20 minutes to get the motor off. I'm so used to these because I know all the bolts, 12mm, 8mm for the radiator, 14 for the rear subframe. And it's got a aftermarket Renthal rear sprocket. Right now I'm just moving the seats and stuff. This also came with it. It's like a power valve boost or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I heard that they add more power. I don't really care. So right now I'm just putting the parts on the other side of my dad's BMW. You can see I already got my subframe here without scratching my dad's car. I already have one of my radiators here. I didn't have to take the other one off. Now I'm just going to put my gas tank here, clean off my bench because I have a couple of tools there for my last build. Clean off this wood, old plug, screwdriver, jets from my carburetor, clean all that off. And I'm going to put the motor up here in case they're going to be split tonight, so you guys will have an update soon.